Hello all. Okay, so we are up and running here. So what we're going to be working on today is continuing on the mission. Got some side quests here to do. Gonna do a battle in a little bit. Definitely some things in store. But the way it'll shake down today is we are going to do a halfway point. So I will go for around an hour, maybe a little less. And then what'll end up happening later on is I'll take like a 5-minute break, come back, do another one. And the entire goal of that is, this is also mixing up for YouTube, just giving you a little of the behind here. This way, 2 different things will be going, so you'll also hear me do 2 separate introductions. In any case, let's get ourselves started. And yeah, I'm also trying a little bit of a new sound setup, so if it feels like the sound mixing is off, that is because the audio of the game is now primarily being brought in through one channel, and I've got the microphone like a full half table away, trying to make sure that the actual computer audio stops picking up, you know? Just, yeah, making the attempts here to make the listening experience a little bit better, still testing things out.
That reminds
Anyway,
me.
let's see where
People
we're
seem to
at.
think that all the knights of Seros are equal, but that isn't quite so. There are many distinguishing ranks within the order. For example, there are squires who are training to become knights, as well as full knights, like myself. Oh, and then we have the holy knights, such as Catherine. Those are the knights that can wield a hero's relic.
There you go. Alright, so now...
Listen, the goddess's home is in the sky. She lives on a bright and shining star. But in the spring, you can't see that star. That means she can't protect Fodlan. That's why we all celebrate the day when her star returns to the sky. That's the day of the Rite of Rebirth. See? See? I've been studying. I know just about everything.
I appreciate this kid actually like being passionate about what he's talking about. Alright, let's speak over here. I am assuming, yeah, this was right after the Lonato thing, so conversation with Ash will be a little bit depressing to hear.
With the whole monastery preparing for the goddess's Rite of Rebirth this month, it feels like everyone's a little on edge.
Yeah. Alright, so that's happening.
You're kidding.
Ash, he is given quite a situation that he inherits on this, so I definitely feel for the character.
I can't stop thinking about Lonato. I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it. Thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part.
It's interesting that that's the thing that works. He actually is trying to move forward, and so it's very indicative of his mindset. And it's actually the mindset that Edelgard tries to push for in somewhat less diplomatic terms.
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's Rite of Rebirth.
If that's the case, then why are you standing at the door? Like, that was a really strange comment to make.
Here's an idea. On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Seros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic. to protect against would-be grave robbers.
I had just realized I had not actually been given the quest yet, so that actually could have been a concern there that wouldn't have counted. Usually I go there first thing, but since the stream was ending previously, I didn't think to do that just yet. What is in here? Cool.
Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the Goddess's Rite of Rebirth coming up.
And then his joke book is here.
Oh, this is mine!
Alright. So, yeah, this is one of those recurring things where you just start thinking about, like, okay, so the Rite of Rebirth is a whole process to deal with. And then there we go. So I was just getting some stuff set up here. Yeah, just moving some screens around, just having a little bit of a visibility issue on the screen. Anyway, moving back here. Yeah, Sylvain and Hilda. Talk to them.
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened. Hey, Professor. I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth? I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
Did you know that on the last day of the rite, the monastery's open to the general public? It's kind of fun. It makes the place feel like a festival.
Alright. And you do get a lot of good information. And I actually do legitimately respect the competence of Sylvain. Like he picked up on it almost immediately. Like, why would you need to do this on the day when the security is at its highest? Unless you're going to somewhere where you obviously have to at that moment. I didn't finish up talking to the rest of this group, so let's do that.
There's been talk of an attempt on Rhea's life. We've been ordered to help the Knights patrol. Could that possibly mean that Rhea isn't beloved by everyone the world over?
I like that that's where you immediately went.
I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience. With everyone stuck on guard duty, our study and training time has been drastically reduced.
And that was Lysithea with the big picture. Yeah, onto the lion house. That will do. There we go.
The monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Duskur is to be trusted, especially now. Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
That's still a... If the eventual king is vouching for you, I don't understand why that is, like... And also why he's not more directly involved in shutting that down. Yep. Also, I'm noticing, like, especially this month, it was wherever the character was standing previously.
Our enemy's true target. What could it be? The monastery has been around for nearly a millennium. It's only logical that there are secrets here. We'd better investigate. Would you mind asking around and seeing what you can dig up? Once you've uncovered some leads, we'll regroup. I have a favor to ask. We need more information. Is there anyone else you could talk to?
People die in every battle. And it can be by sword or spear or magic, but depending on who it is that died, depending on who died, it's different. I hope nothing bad happens this month.
I mean, the way I would have treated it is also, like, obviously if you have a personal stake, it matters, like that emotion really does get to people, but also the other thing we were talking about, like the people in danger matters more. It matters if there are nobles involved, and I think Dorothea probably does recognize that. It's the BYOB, the song by System of a Down. Why do they always send the poor? That's because they don't think, the leaders don't think about those individual names. Anyways, let's continue.
I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid the pantry. What do you think, Professor?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, I'm right, all right. My animal instinct is telling me that the enemy is after our best meats.
Yeah, and admittedly though, there is a lot here that could be problematic. Like when you actually think over all the stuff that's potentially going on.
In Brigid, assassinations are many. I have also been the targeted, back in the past. The Goddess Tower has an entrance of narrowness. That is most good. The windows are not the most good, though. A target of ease for snipers.
Alright. So now, where is Hubert in this mess?
Speaking of, can you imagine the Archbishop being murdered? I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario. Awfully calm, aren't you? I wonder what it takes to rile you up.
Truly an unusual man. Oh, we have a support. Yep. We'll get to that one in a bit. Alright, so where are we at now? We've talked to everyone in the academy, everyone in the reception hall. Got the training quarters today. Yep. We do have this area. Let's talk to the training grounds people. This is the tournament. It's a sword tournament.
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
Okay.
Lord Lenato's rebellion may have been quelled, but the unrest in Fargus isn't dying down anytime soon. The Boar Prince should hurry up and claim the throne, rather than letting old customs hold him back.
Now, admittedly, he's making the point that, like, you're seriously just holding to the custom of, like, waiting until you're of age. Like, you're only off by a few months, and we're in crisis. Like, maintaining a transitional rulership right now is iffy. Like, if you're already, like, battle prepared and you kind of got, like, there's definitely an argument to be made. For sure. Alright. Fighting tournaments not unlocked, so that's a quest from somewhere else. Okay. Alright, let's come over here.
Let's see, all this talk of assassination plots. It brings back dark memories I prefer to keep buried. I doubt there is any correlation, and yet,
It is nothing. I am sorry for allowing my mind to wander. My focus should be solely on guarding the monastery right now.
Professor, I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations. Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red. That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
You know, that actually should be a red flag. Like, the fact that we're in the middle of a possible assassination attempt and this guy is, like, immediately going back to the stuff about Thunderbrand, like, that's a little bit of an unhealthy obsession. Alright, so we got 2 more to speak to. There's Mercedes.
Professor Yuritsa seems very familiar to me, but I don't recognize his name. I guess the resemblance could be coincidental.
Alright, so... There's Gaspar.
Professor? I figured it out, Professor. The enemy must be targeting Lady Rhea. They're gonna make it seem like they're going after something else, but then they're gonna go for her. Impressive, right? I'm telling you, my intuition's never wrong. Hey, I got a favor to ask.
That is some kind of logic, like... Alright, so... Oh! Missed one over there.
Hi.
There we go.
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Well, if that's the case, then it sounds like the treasure vault really is more of a, it's more of a false flag to get people, like, thinking that the stuff of importance is there. Alright, so we got a sword tournament. The only person I'm actually training for the sword are Petra and Dorothea. I think Dorothea is the one who's better suited. So let's give her a shot.
I'm glad I asked you.
Really? Alright, so that tournament's done. Went kind of catastrophically wrong there, but okay. And we'll hit Abyss as well, but first things first.
Hi. If you're looking for something, I probably can't help you. I still don't know what's where around here. Hey, I get hungry sometimes, like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you? There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
Oh, the conversations we have when we don't have an actual response. Alright, so we got dining hall and group out here. I looked at the lost items. Let's take a look here. Alright, so it's a graduate, so that's probably Catherine, I want to say. could be. I'm trying to remember. It's one of the people who's listed as a professor. This one's Ferdinand. We know that. This one I'm fairly certain is Claude, which means it's not going to be able to get touched. Hilda. This one probably Lawrence, and this one enthusiastic about training. We already done Caspar, so I don't think it would be Raph. So I'm trying to. The lost items I always tend to forget, so it could also be. Could also be Felix. Could be Petra. Could be Ingrid. Got some options. Alright, so here we go.
Maybe.
Right, now for the monk.
It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garreg Mach's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
Honestly, it's not a bad target, like, to get, like, a store of, like, poisons or, like, life-saving stuff, but at the same time, this stuff is pretty regularly available. Like, this is wide open. Like, we're walking through this thing constantly, so there would be no need to go there, you know? Yeah, I missed Lawrence. There he is.
The goddess's Rite of Rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Seros. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration? Oh, most kind. Thank you for bringing this to me.
Alright. Now, Manuela.
Professor, I hope you're well. As for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
Yeah, I mean, like, I like that they brought up the Death Knight a full, like, 2 months before he, like, actually ends up being revealed his identity. And also, this will be the month where he pops up. So this was that was a very smartly done way of introducing that. We got a couple more notes to go through. Okay.
So sleepy. Too sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep.
Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
Have you heard? Rumor has it that Death himself has been appearing in Garreg Mach. They say he appears every night and kidnaps folks. I wonder what happens to them.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Well? What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the Knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seros. They say it's the day when the Goddess will return to walk among us. Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
respect you. Alright, so where are we at with this? Still got 2 more quests to give. Still got groups out here. Let's head to the marketplace. Alright, here we go. Let's grab all the stuff we can grab. And here's Anna.
Hey.
Alright.
Professor, how's it going? I'd love to catch.
Alright, quest. This one is... Find stuff on the battlefield. Alright, that'll pop up soon enough.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. The goddess's Rite of Rebirth is this month, right? The monastery gates will be thrown wide open on that day. I'll be working as a guide. I hope I get to guide some lovely ladies around.
Gatekeeper, everybody.
Lady Rhea lifts the spirits of all the people of Fodlan. We cannot allow her to come to any harm.
Alright, that was short and sweet. And here we go.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame. No, but do not concern yourself for my safety. I am very much stronger than I appear. I have something to ask of you.
Alright, so we've got Ferdinand over here.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone. To cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book. But I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable. And the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent. Please, do me a favor. Oh, I was looking for this. Thank you so much.
Alright. Oh, I didn't even notice that this was here, like the eagle logo. Okay, so the noxious handkerchief. I had immediately jumped to it being clawed because of the poisons, but yeah, no, that's a Hubert thing. Alright, I'll have to come back around for that. Oh, and this is actually... Okay, so the Elegant White Hair Clip is actually church. 99% certain it wasn't Flame. So that could be... Okay, so eliminating some people here. Can eliminate Cyril. Can eliminate Catherine. No, actually, yeah, we eliminate Catherine. Can eliminate Alois. Can eliminate Hanneman. Eliminate Sedith. And I believe we can eliminate Flame. So that basically means the Elegant Hair Clip is either Manuela or Shamir. And probably not Shamir. So, okay, so it's Manuela's.
Oh. I've heard talk of students They wouldn't happen to be from your class, would they?
Okay, so that's the Bernadetta thing. And this one is almost certainly Marianne's. You're moving at a good clip here. I see some stuff to pick up over here. We'll come back to that.
Hey there.
Lots going on. Because, yes. Let's pick up the stuff. Port to set it. Perfect. Alright, we're on a roll here. Now we're getting places. information I need here. Go to the Lost Items thing
Professor,
here.
as for I blame. No, that's not.
No? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. That's not a church emblem. Is it? No, yes it is. I was like, could that be Ashen Wolves? No, no, it is.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
The goddesses. Could it be that?
And send the gifts.
How kind.
I will have to repay you sometime.
Alright, we are done with that quest. Okay, back to Sedith. This basically is just a run around.
What?
Well done. You have my thanks.
Alright, so I think I've spoken to everyone on this side who is necessary. We got Cyril on the second floor, then the library, and then the rest of it. So let's knock this out quick. We already went through everyone's rooms before, so until the month where we're looking for Flame and we can get into Bernadetta's room, that we've gone through all of the dorms already.
Excuse me, Professor? I just wanted to let you know that Lady Rhea is always real concerned with you. She expects great things, I think. Please don't let her down, okay? I hope you're not just saying that. I just wanted to let you... Please?
Is there any that he might have been... Is he using a hair clip? No, he's not. Alright, so that moves us to... over here. Speak to Hubert, give him the thing.
Speaking of, can you imagine? I prefer not. Yes, that is.
There we go. Alright, so we've done all that. Go to the library, get the last couple pieces of intel on this floor, and then we can start taking care of other business. That's gotta be it. Yep, there it is. D+. Before we start getting that lower. Any others? No. Curses. But yeah, trying to get up to level C so I can get an
There are
adjutant.
numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
Alright, we are almost through the notes. That person is not talking.
Hey there.
This one is.
That boy who assists the Archbishop. Cyril, I believe? I hear he's originally from a foreign land to the east called Almyra. I know he's still only a child, but I do wonder about his true intentions.
The casual racism thrown by some of these characters is wild. Like, yeah, he is just a kid, but, you know, what is he plotting?
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves, However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
Why was he the point man on that? Was he a graduate? No, I want to say... What?
I'm not sure why you'd imagine I might own such a thing.
Yeah, okay. Alright, onward. Wait, is there anything in here? Lost items, yes. Alright, well, we found Manuela's. Nothing in Sedit's office. There's Catherine.
You'd best keep your distance. In this nervous state, I might just cut you down. Oh, come on, I'm only kidding.
Maybe it's hers? Let's see.
Not mine. Don't know whose it is. Oh, this is mine. Thanks. I'm glad to have it back.
Yeah. I know she had to train at the Officers Academy, and we know her backstory has certain ties to here. So, now let's look. Still Rhea and Leonie to go.
Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety? I'm quite all right, but your concern means a great deal. Yes, that is surely.
Oh, there we go.
I appreciate.
I could
you
never
bringing
figure out who
this
that
to me.
was. It's weird that she has a lost item in any place, but. I've not hit the Rhea support yet. But I gotta assume that's getting close. So Leonie's the only one I haven't spoken to yet. Where is she in this mess?
Really?
There, she's off to the right. Report to Edelgard, do the Hubert support, and do the bonding activities. Cool.
Hey, did you hear? A knight wielding a scythe is roaming around town at night. If he's a villain, I'd like to get the measure of him.
Alright, we are off.
Perhaps. I knew I could count on you. There's a place that the church values above all others. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make it much easier than usual to access. Precisely. We can't know for certain, but it's a distinct possibility that the Holy Mausoleum is our enemy's target.
That's a good giveaway. Alright, so now... let's go in here, give Marianne her thing.
It seems that... Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it.
Bottle of perfume, so that one... Alright, that narrows it down quite a bit. That one's gotta be Hilda. Alright, the wellness herbs are Manuela. Thunderbrand replica is almost certainly Caspar. Well, actually, no. Because enthusiastic about training could also apply to Petra.
Professor.
And then use mine so we can run through this.
Hello, Professor. You seem to be in good health. Of course. Doesn't seem intimidated. No, not at all. It's just that I find myself a little concerned for your well-being. You see, Lady Edelgard has taken something of an interest in you. Don't be flippant. There is something you need to understand about the role I play here. One of my many duties is to determine potential advantages and potential threats to Her Highness. If you prove yourself useful to Lady Edelgard, then all will be well. If you pose a threat, I shall have to dispose of you. Yes, this is no joke. While I may be a student here, I am her servant first and foremost. Therefore, if an untimely demise is not to your liking, you would do well to demonstrate your utility with all haste. I should warn you that I am far less compromising than Lady Edelgard. Do not be at ease merely because you stand in her good graces for the time being. Huh. Such confidence. I'm beginning to see why you caught her eye. My family, House Vestra, has been sworn to House Resvelg for generations. Since the dawn of the Empire, we have worked to protect the Emperor by any means necessary. Both in the open and in the shadows. If you incur our wrath, you will see just what I mean.
I like how the first few supports for him are just wild, like, threats.
Professor, as for I blame wherever.
Okay, so now let's see. Caspar would be the obvious training-based person, so let's see if that pans out. At that point, it would be 2 different lost things for him, though, so...
Professor? I think they're gonna make it impressive, right? Yeah, that's definitely mine. You really...
Interesting that it was. Alright. That. Do the bonding. Also got to go into Abyss. Let's make the rounds, because, again, I don't often think about the group, so it's something to go back and pay attention to. Like, what do the 4 think at any given time? I believe this is the last chapter before the events of the DLC kick in. That's also notable.
Professor!
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. I'm what you might call the Chosen One, the Alpha of Abyss, the Reaper and the Keeper. That said, I've had some unnecessary backup recently. Lord Seteth requested my presence. There's an important ceremony happening this month. If only my backup had been a lovely lady with a thing for watchmen, we could have had a love story for the ages.
Okay, this was a wild conversation. Thank you for that. Balthus and Constance, here we go.
I hear some thieves are targeting the monastery. I've been feeling restless lately, so if they wander my way, I'll do you a solid and clean their clocks. No charge.
Good to know.
That
First the uprising, and now all this talk of an assassination? What is the world coming to? I should offer my magical services, just in case. I've devised a spell to trick flowers into behaving like guard dogs. At the first sign of an intruder, the petals burst open, releasing their pollen. I'm still fine-tuning it.
It's still, that's not a bad place to start. There is definitely something to build off of with being able to get flowers to recognize aggression.
This god statue speaks to me in a strange voice. It is a strong voice, but frightening. I wonder what is on the inside of it.
Alright. Let's continue on this journey. Let's see what's going on with everyone. Alright, so now we got the influencer.
Need something?
Use it to bring in the inn prices. This is the last one within the pre-war state, so might as well. Let's get it done already. I actually did unlock a quest, so that's cool. That's all up there. Yeah, so... Okay. Chance to build something. Let's give that a look. Some kind of game.
Not to be disrespectful, but the Rite of Rebirth seems kind of silly. What, the goddess is reborn every year? Although, hey, if you do run into her, let me know. I'd like to have a word. I bet she'll be pretty upset to learn what the church has been doing in her name.
Honestly though, like, depending on how the information is presented, I think that actually isn't, like, inaccurate. I think Sothis comes away kind of disappointed with how the world has gotten.
I've got my ideas about the people after Lady Rhea, but even I don't know how this will shake out. I don't seem very devout, do I? Even so, I'd hate to see anything happen to the Archbishop. That secret message is suspicious. To take it at face value seems unwise.
You are correct,
Can you
sir.
take care of something for me?
Alright, go speak to the mysterious Abyss teacher. Cool. Let's go to these rooms real quick, see if there's anything. There is not. Some highly weakened stuff, but it gives us a chance to use it. Spoken to everyone of note. Seems like it.
Ugh, more church thugs. Can't anybody relax and have a drink around here? Loosen up. How about a game? You like cards?
Okay.
What do you require? Now let me... Your guidance is lacking.
needs to build some stuff. Okay.
Now let me see. Perhaps you'd have better luck with the animals of the monastery. Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
Everybody's showing off the training here.
Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
Not growing nearly as fast.
Now
Fair.
let me see. Your guidance is lacking. Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
Yeah, so...
Now let me see. Perhaps you'd have better luck with the animals of the monastery.
Yeah,
Now
definitely
let
the
me
starting
see.
here,
Perhaps
they've
you'd have
not
better luck with the
done a
animals of
lot.
the monastery. Fare thee
Oh.
well.
Worth it to see there. Alright, can I get straight to Yuri? Yes.
Maybe.
I owe you.
And I think that's everyone. And yeah, the books haven't popped up yet because I don't think we've actually reached that point in the story. But it's coming. And so it's looking like this will probably be a exploration stream almost exclusively. So once we've completed this week, I will probably hit the break. Then we get ready for the battle. That'll be the next one. Let's still have a little bit more to do, so let's take care of that. Alright, so... I've talked to everyone. Taken care of everything that can be done off the battlefield, so now it is just time to do the bonding activities. So let's do... Let's see what they got. Would be a chance to build some people up too. Unknown ingredients, alright, so we will do... We do want to start building up Marianne for recruitment, so let's... Let's build Linhardt and Marianne, because they both have a sweet tooth. So that gives a fair chance that this will work out.
I find it difficult to eat when you stare.
My apologies. You and the professor are both so fascinating, I simply cannot help myself.
That led to the Linhardt support, I believe. No, it's Marianne support. Okay. And looking at... Alright, so what I'm saying... Alright, dealing with something there, so I gotta wipe something out there. Alright, I just had to fix something real fast. Seeing a issue that I need to type out. Now that should be fixed. Okay, so now back to business. Got time for one more. Let's go through the full menu here. The only one not fully motivated at this point is Petra or an Edelgard. So do I have something that can motivate both at the same time? Unfortunately, their palettes are very different, so it might be a little difficult to find it. This one work? No. Alright, so now we can see. It looks like there's not a combination that works. So what I will do is I will use this as an opportunity to push someone else. So I know I'm looking at Felix down the road. Here we go.
I would be liking that greatly.
That looks appetizing.
Alright, so everyone's at least got a little bit of motivation. That works well. Do I see any? If there is something, it'll pop up now. Yep, I see two. So one's definitely Marianne, and the other's probably going to be Petra. Could be Felix. I would be very surprised, though. Alright, so let's do this. Make the run for it.
That's
There we go.
Professor.
Alright, so we do have a Petra stream here, so let that one handle itself.
Professor, I am not understanding where the meaning is here. When and how is this expression used? I fell for it. No, that is what you say when your body is feeling unwell. The expression is, I fell for it. Thank you, Professor. I finally have understanding. Can I ask you about another word? The one that is written here. Is something on my face? Yes, I know about that. That is a joke of Fodlan, right? Is that really what you are thinking? Or maybe you have curiosity about the mark on my face. You are already knowing that I am from Brigid. This is a mark from Brigid. It is a prayer to the forest spirits, a prayer to be protected. Hunters ask the forest spirits to have safe and bountiful hunting. There are many spirits in Brigid. I have more marks on my arms and back. They are prayers for my family's health and triumph. Are you wanting to see them? That gives me happiness. If there is ever the chance, you will see them. I have much gratitude for you, Professor. You always listen with patience. I can read and understand the language of Fodlan, but to speak it gives me difficulty. I hope I will keep having your support, and I will give you my support too, with my whole heart. I have things that I cannot fail to accomplish. Yes, we will keep walking forward.
Alright, so back to business. Alright, so now we got one last person to go speak to. There we go. Got one more to handle. And then we should be able to hit the classes for the day. There we go. Here's the Marianne support.
Dear Goddess, I ask for guidance. Professor, I suppose you came by to pray too? I see. That's why I'm here too. Oh, nothing specific. I only call upon the goddess to give thanks, or perhaps to ask for protection. Anyhow, I should be on my way. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't really know what to say. I'm not very good at talking to people. The truth is, I didn't interact with people too often before I came here. Oh, no particular reason. I'm simply not very good at it. That's just how I am. Thank you. I'm sorry. You shouldn't waste your time worrying about me. Please, just ignore me. I, have to be going now. Goodbye, Professor.
Alright, there we go. So now that should conclude everyone there. So what we're gonna do now is close the day. At this point, I'm pretty sure that is all. Alright, so we are going to hit a break here for a little bit, and we shall continue on. In a few minutes, I'm going to take a quick break in the action. Those of you on YouTube, this will be the conclusion of this session. You will see the next one tomorrow, so talk to you all then. Everyone else, see you in a little bit.